How to make monster bookmarks in the hoop on your embroidery machine. The first thing to stitch out on your monster bookmark is a triangular outline, which outlines the top of the monster bookmark. The next step you want to take is to lay down the fabric that you're going to use for the teeth of your monster bookmark. And this fabric doesn't have to be white. You'll see here I'm going to use some green. Just smooth it down here, right below that line. And I'm using some very helpful Baby Lock stick tearaway stabilizer, so it's going to stay down. Put my presser foot down, press start, and it's going to stitch out my teeth for me. This monster has green teeth. Once that's finished, the next step is to clip close to the stitching where the teeth were. First thing you might want to do is clip along the edge of the teeth and just clip close to the edge. And it's okay if the teeth look a little ragged because they're monsters, but up here you do want to get kind of close, and look, I can just slide right along there. It's really nice. These are nice sharp snips from Heritage. And after that, you're ready to add your color for the head of your monster. Just make sure it goes on top of your original stitching line. Stays down really nicely because of that sticky stabilizer. And put your presser foot down, press your start button, and go to town. And this is going to re-stitch where it's stitched before, basically to get the head on your monster. At this point, you don't have to trim your fabric because what's going to stitch out next are the eyes and the eyebrows, you know, the facial features of your monster. So choose your colors and go to town. My monster is going to have yellow eyes. And he's going to have orange pupils. In the design, I give you the option of making the eye outline and the eyebrows a different color, but I think the orange looks good, so I'm just going to go ahead and stick with it. And keep in mind, you can do that on any embroidery design. You are the master. You can make the color choices. So if you just want to make the whole thing purple, just keep pressing the start button on your embroidery machine. At this point, you do need to cut around the head of your monster because we're almost to the last step. And we're going to clip away to reveal his teeth. So as long as we clipped underneath this line here, we're good to go. Next, we need to get another layer of our ultra suede actually underneath our hoop. You could take your hoop off the machine, spray the back, and then put the fabric underneath, or what I can do on this machine is gently lift my hoop and slide my fabric under there. Okay? And I can see that it is where it needs to be. Okay? And I've still got my orange thread in, so that's gonna be my outline for my monster. I think it'll be great. Okay. So these are what all your monsters would look like stitched out. And obviously, if you have a larger hoop, you can fit more than one in a hoop. You could do all the same, you could do different ones. And to get them all trimmed up and nice, just remove your hoop and tear away your stabilizer, like so. So, this is what your little monsters look like after you get them out of the hoop. You can take a little pair of snips and sort of just start a little cut in that stabilizer, being careful not to cut your fabric, and then you can get under there, take a little snip and pull away from your stitching. And just keep going until your monster is all cleaned up. And I go ahead and just leave that stabilizer in there. It'll probably stay. These don't get a whole lot of wear and tear. And it'll just add a little stiffness. And then you can give your monster some dental work. Getting in there. You can just trim that out. Pull on it, and proceed to get him all cleaned up.